afternoon, Bobcats, and welcome to a very special edition of BBTV. Today is Friday, February 5th, 2016. My name is Shirhana, and this episode of BBTV is going to be a little different than you're used to. For today's show, we will be showing 5 unique news packages that were created by the students in the Broadcasting Bobcat Den. Our first segment takes a look at a very unique math class offered here at Buffett. Most students are used to being the same age as their classmates, but what happens when you are several years younger? BBTV reporter Avery has the story.
Every student in Buffett takes math, but some students are above grade level. Kaylee B talks about being in Algebra 3-4.
I go up to the library for class, and I sit in a conference room, and I video chat with a high school class. So we can move our camera around, and we can move the camera on their side around so that we can see everything, and we can hear everything. It's almost like being an actual part of the class.
Most students are used to going to class with students their own age, but what happens when you're younger than your classmates?
It's a lot of fun because sometimes some of the people just don't know any of the drama that happens in our grades, and it's just a lot of different people.
Because Kaylee takes a class that involves a camera, we asked Ms. Thompson, gate facilitator and magnet facilitator, if there were any problems at the beginning of the year.
Everything is set up through people that know a lot more about this machine down at TAC, and they set it up so it automatically comes on every day at a certain time. So besides just at the beginning of the school year, getting the scheduling worked out with what time it needed to turn on and making sure the microphones were working, ever since we got those glitches figured out, it has been working perfectly all year.
Signing up for BBTV, this has been Avery reporting.
Buffett is known for its wide variety of athletics and activities that are offered here at the school. From art club to cross country, there is usually something for everyone. However, BBTV reporters Carly and Breyer find one activity missing from the option.
We have many sports here at Buffett, but one that isn't included is a dance team. So 2 students from the Broadcasting Bobcat Den went to interview Miss Peacock about a future dance team here at Buffett. With a dance team, you can do many special things with your teammates.
I think the opportunity to travel and it's like another family.
Many teachers at our school sponsor different activities, so why not a dance team?
I just think that the more opportunities that kids have to get involved in activities, the better.
Making a dance team here at Buffett would be easy because so many people like to dance.
I could, if we could find the right sponsors and enough kids to go out, I think it would be a good thing.
It would also be hard because people have to find time in their schedule and you have to find a sponsor.
Just maybe not enough knowledge about it, and so not enough participation or want to participate, and then just making sure somebody can sponsor it.
This has been Carly and Breyer reporting for BBTV.
If students choose to go into the medical field, they have hundreds of options for careers. Doctors are what most people think of, but BBTV reporters Zoe and Tysa found a cool rehab center called QLI that specializes in brain and spinal cord injuries. Check it out.
QLI is an acute rehab center that specializes in brain injury and spinal cord injury. QLI is home to many people who have been in tragic accidents that have changed their lives forever. It is a private, nonprofit corporation that was founded in 1987. It has been a company for 25 years. They have grown to become the largest and most comprehensive center for post-hospital brain injury and spinal cord injury rehabilitation and care services in the entire United States.
My title is Vice President of East Campus, so that's over the long-term care part of our program. So our nursing home, our assisted living, and then the Durham Center, which is what, for lack of a better word, houses our opportunities for our residents. So it has our pool and our sports bar and our hobby room and computer room and things like that.
I am a wing coordinator.
It includes a physical therapy center that works with people with fine motor skills that are trying to get back what they lost. Many machines support and help the residents regain the abilities they lost. QLI offers many different forms of rehabilitation. Some of these include hands-on physical therapy, adaptive bikes, a rock climbing wall, an adaptive golf cart, kayaks, a pool, and an array of adaptive sports.
So QLI is a rehab and long-term care facility for people with brain injuries and spinal cord injuries, younger adults.
I look at QLI as my second home, and home for a lot of people that, sometimes didn't think that they would get back to a normal life, and I think this is normalcy for them. This is home.
At QLI, there are many different activities that residents can participate in based off their skill level. There are activities spread out all throughout the building. Some of these activities include a pool table, shuffleboard, board games, and many other things. If residents are feeling artsy, they can hang out in the art room. There's also a salon if they're needing a trim or a new hairdo. The workout room is also available to residents, and so is the pool. The Cyber Lounge and Theater are two other rooms where residents can relax. Signing off, this has been Zoe and
Our next story takes us to the world of acting. Many Bobcats have grown up watching channels like Disney or Nickelodeon, but have you ever wondered what it takes to star in one of these shows? One Bobcat is currently auditioning to become the next star. BBTV reporter Leah has the story.
With an interactive, Wi-Fi simulated, palpitating, pulsating, fluctuating virtual remote, we can get like millions of channels with that.
There are many talented students here at Buffett, but one student stands out from the rest. MEEHL is a young actress that received the opportunity to audition for Nickelodeon.
I started my acting career when I was about 9, and I've done it since now.
Not many commit to acting. This is why she does.
Acting is just fun, and I've always loved being in front of the camera, and being different characters is fun.
It's very hard to get casted on TV shows and movies. There are lots of things you need to do before you'd even become eligible to get casted.
Well, last year I went on this trip called Passport to Discovery for modeling and acting, and I got signed with an agency, and they chose for me to do Nickelodeon.
There is a lot of work in auditioning. This is the set for a television show.
For the audition, I had to practice, and I only had like about 3 days to practice, and then I would go in front of the camera. I had to dress up nice, and then we put like a blank screen behind me and just film it.
Good evening, this is Sarah Jackson. This is World News Now. Top stories tonight, a giant spider is currently attacking New York City.
Our final story takes us to the world of sports. Safety is always on the mind of the coaches here at Buffett, but what happens when an injury takes you out of the game? BBTV reporter Emma sits down with 8th grade athlete Courtney to see how being sidelined has affected her life.
Many people can say that they have been injured during a game or practice, but most people can't say they've been out of sports for almost 2 years.
It was a soccer game, April 27, 2014, and I stepped forward and my left leg went behind my right one and it kind of twisted back.
Being out of sports for too long can affect many things, but her injury isn't in the way of being active.
It's hard, but I mean, I go to the gym and I run sometimes, so it's like still get to be, I guess, in shape.
An ACL and MCL are very important to the human body. They play a key role in your life.
An MCL is a meniscus on the left and right side of one knee, and then an ACL keeps the shin bone and thigh bone together, so when you run, it stops you.
Complications can make injuries much worse than they actually are. The road to recovery can take longer than expected.
Yeah, I had MCL surgery January 20th, 2015, and then I have another one March 11th this year.
Injuries like Courtney's take lots of time and repairs to heal correctly. But if you're not done growing, those injuries can take years, just like hers.
When I first tore it, they thought it was just a bruise, and so I played on it for 8 months, and every month I would have like a reoccurrence of something, and like it would hurt really bad, and I'd be out for a week, and then I'd go back, and they finally told me to go check it out on December 7th, which I played my last game in Kansas City.
For BBTV News, this has been Emma reporting.
That's all our packages today, Bobcats. Now let's see you celebrating birthdays in our building today and over the weekend. Happy birthday to the following Bobcats. That's all for BBTV today, Bobcats. We hope you have a great weekend and tune back in on Monday for more news you care about.